How long does it take to write a book? That is the question that everybody wants an answer to. But before I answer that, I want you to think about this. We are in an era where everything has to be done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Everything needs to be done now. Oh, it's got to go out now. It's got to go out now. 9 times out of 10, if God gives you a book, unless he says it needs to go out suddenly, it needs to go out quickly, he is going to give you the grace to be able to do it quickly. However, 9 times out of 10, that book is going to take months to write. And you want it to take that long because you want to make sure that you have your information correct. You want to make sure that the spirit is flowing. And if, especially if you are writing inspirational, self-help, religious, in that sector, then you really want to make sure that it's cooked with God's type of flavor. Okay? Even if you're writing Christian fiction in whatever genre that may fall under, i.e., mystery, romance, whatever that is, right? Because it's from the Lord, you still want to take the time. Stop trying to write a book in 7 days, 15, 14, 3 days, all of that. Look, if you really want to do things for God, stop trying to do it quickly. The best things that we receive in life are the things that took time. I want you to think about it like this. When God answers your prayer, when he finally answers your prayer, and he brings that thing and it erases and obliterates everything that you went through before that, right? So that's what you want your book to do. You don't want to do everything fast. Everything doesn't require a microwave. The best meals that I've had have not been in microwaves. The best meals that I've had are the ones that take time and hours to cook. Because that, getting that meat tender, getting that meat just right, getting the vegetables just right, all of that takes time. Quit trying to write this book fast. It doesn't have to be out tomorrow. It doesn't have to be out today. Give it time and let it come out when God says so. Now, don't take too long, but allow for him to show you and teach you through the stories that you'll tell, through the inspiration that you'll give. Can you write a book in 7 days? Absolutely. Depending on what you're writing, and depending on how big or small the book is. But I guarantee you, we're gonna do some calculations next video, right? Okay, so, but can you write a book in 30 days? Absolutely. I did that with my book, Homeless, My Favorite Park Bench. One of the best books. Like, that book is my favorite. Me and the Lord sat down through there, and I'm trying to tell you, like, I wrote that complete book in 30 days. Now, that was in the midst of me being a wife, being a mother, picking up, dropping off, being a part of ministry and heading up the ministry, auxiliaries that I was a part of in that church at the time. So it's able to be done, but I'm going to tell you, for me to have that book written in 30 days, and this is not recording, this is sitting down typing. By the time I got the kids to school, came home, ate me some breakfast, all of that, sat down in the morning, I would sit down and I would type till about lunchtime. I would take a break, go eat, come sit back down, and then be ready, write some more until it's time to go pick up the kids from school. So I was able to do that. And after they came home from school, going over their homework, fixing dinner, preparing for my husband to come home from work, and all of that kind of stuff. If I had the time, I would sit down. But I did, if I didn't, I would just keep going. So I was able to write it in 30 days. And I mean, it was just a nice little flow. but that was consistent. And let's be real, all of us don't have that kind of time. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends on what you got going on. Don't let people, force you into trying to do this quickly. There's no need. Absolutely no need at all. Go in there, start writing, and let the Lord minister to you through it. Because there may be some sections that he'll have you in for a longer period of time than you thought. So again, don't rush the process. Can you get it done quicker? Absolutely. But how's it going to taste to your readers? That's the thought I'm going to leave with you.